Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now guys, today I'm going to be repotting my Euphorbia Tirucalli plant here, and this is quite a wacky plant. And before I do any more, please give a big thumbs up to Hansi behind the camera there, and please do go over and subscribe to Hansi, my wonderful fiance, to Family of Cactusy and other beauties. So guys, this Euphorbia Tirucalli is commonly known as the sticks on fire, and it's also commonly known, and wrongly known I should say, as the pencil cactus. And it's nicknamed the pencil cactus even though it is not a cactus. It's 100% just a succulent. And as a lot of you will know, that all cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti. And in this case, although it's nicknamed the pencil cactus, it is 100% succulent. It's a euphorbia, and it is quite a wacky plant. It's a very fast growing plant. It's not the most commonly seen in cultivation. I've had this now for a couple of years, and when I bought it, it was probably down to about there, and it's sort of over doubled its height, and a wacky amazing plant. So time to repot it now, and what I've done is I've chose the next size pot up, and I've put a couple of inches already of a well drained sandy cactus mix. In this case, I've used a loam-based compost, John Innes number 2, and I've added extra sand, and sometimes I add a bit of extra grit and extra perlite. In this case, I've just added a bit of extra sand, so it's well drained, which is always important for cacti and succulents. Now I'm going to be getting this out, gently turning it on its side, giving it a bit of a squeeze. I find plastic pots a lot easier to repot than clay pots, for the obvious reasons. And then yeah, that's coming out quite easy, like a big sandcastle. Yeah, but desperate to be repotted. Look at those roots, guys. And what I always recommend when you repot a plant, always do check the roots that there's no signs of bugs on there, vine weevils and root mealybug, the most common, as in this case pretty healthy enough there. And although it's a little bit tight at the bottom, I'm going to just gently place it into the new pot, put the soil around it. If this was very tightly compacted now, I would recommend gently loosening the roots. Again, this is optional. I tend to, the less damage you can do to the roots, the better, because I find it's just better for the plant. But if they were really tied up or they were badly decaying or anything, I always cut them back and then gently place in there like that. And if you wonder what these are, guys, these are actually Kalanchoe degrammantianus, little baby plantlets that have come off, commonly known as the mother of thousands plant, that have just blown off into here. And I'll just leave them, but I have them growing everywhere. And now I'm going to be putting the soil around the edges here. And let's fit up a load on the tray first, save me bending 20 times. And then just the soil all around. As I say, it's always important with cacti and succulents use a very well drained soil mix, because if you just use normal houseplant compost without extra drainage, it can stay too damp for too long. Plus a lot of the commercial cactus mixes that you find in a lot of the shops are full of all junk and stuff like that, not good. Just going to put this in there just to stop it from sliding over. I'm going to get this here, put a load onto the table. And this is one of the easiest type of succulents to repot because of its easy sort of sturdiness. It's not spiny or prickly or anything like that. And soil all around the edges, holding us up. And it's been the perfect weather. It's always best when you repot a succulent or cactus, always best spring and summer, or fall or autumn, because obviously when you repot during the winter, the majority of cacti and succulents are resting, and to disturb them during their rest can encourage a plant to rot. So always best do it when it's growing, actively growing, unless of course you have to repot due to an emergency for any reason there. And yeah, big load of soil all around like that. Nearly done. The good thing I like about adding extra horticulture sand to the soil mix is that the good thing with loam-based soil as well, it's heavier than a lot of the peat-based house-planted type of soils. So the plant like this that I've got outside for the summer would easily blow over, even in a pot like this, if I just used a very peat-based type of soil. So with extra sand and loam, it gives a bit of weight, which can be an advantage when keeping it sturdy, but a disadvantage when it comes to moving it. So there you go, guys, that's it, all done. Again, just gently pressing around the edges there, tapping it so it's all gone. We'll make sure it's all around the sides, and that's it now. What I would normally do now is leave this just dry for a few days, just to settle into its new pot, just in case any roots have got damaged, which I don't think they have, but it just gives it a chance to settle in, and then I'll start watering it as normal, always letting the soil dry out in between waterings. And these are these little mother of thousands that have just sort of found their way in there. They're still on the surface. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power, as always, from Ireland. Until the next video, guys, bye.